big hits. They know that they have batting up there. Oh, no. You can't do that. That's another biggie. Dipinder Airi doing what he's been known for, the aerial route. Another maximum. Has that hit some balcony out there?
I'm slightly concerned. I heard a crashing noise. He's pulled that one right around backward of square. Up and over the trees again. We couldn't see where it landed, but it landed somewhere over there near the apartment block. That apartment block is getting peppered by the Nepal batters this tournament.
Yeah, now the equation is 18 to win or 14. 17 runs already. Couple of deliveries remaining.
Another chat between Meet Bubser and the captain, Muhammad Aslam.
I probably would have not gone with Meet in the first place. But also the captain didn't have many options. I think Anudeep could have been.
Get trending news on IPL matches and more. Latest match updates, breaking team news, player stats, and expert insights. Never miss an update. We bring the stadium to your screen. Watch all the trending news. Only on Stakes Sports. Visit stakessports.com now.
Adjustment by Stickety. He got left.
Would it be Dipinder because of the way he's changed the game?
Well, it's been brilliant. 30 off 10, strike rate at 300 coming in with not much time to get himself set. 31 now off 11. And he'll have strike. I mean, you still have to give it to Kuwait. I mean, that innings completely set up the ability for Dipinder Airi to come in and do this. If it was, he was out for 15 or 20, they're into the middle orders at the drinks break. Completely different complex of the game and complexion of the game. But with 7 wickets in hand, he's able to just do Dipinder Airi things.
Yeah, that has been the story, I would say. 176 on the board. That previous over, 25 runs. That has just handed out the game towards Nepal. And they surely would be thinking, was it the right choice to hand out that over to Meet? Shafiq back into the attack. And that's a big hit. There's a fielder and Yasin takes the catch. He's got safe pair of hands. That was a very good catch. Where is that wicket coming in a little too late? Wicket number 4, the dangerous Dipinder goes back for 31 of 12. That game-changing innings. At one stage, the match looked like it could go in anyone's favour. And that was a good catch. Just around the boundary line. And one of the safest pair of hands that Kuwait has. Ten of 11. Now that's the requirement. As Gulshan Jha comes in. Another pinch hitter. He's got that ability of getting those big
Want to study abroad but need to get your English certification first? Take the Duolingo English test in 1 hour, online.
And the game's not completely done, but it's as close as to done as it could be in a T20. 6 wickets in hand, but every wicket's a dot. 11 balls left. Shafiq can get another wicket in this over.
Well, I don't think one wicket would do the job. At least a couple of them.
I agree. And they've still got to find someone, if they get it through this over, to bowl the final. There'll be some nerves. Who bowls it? And I'm deep.
Well, you don't have any options. That's...
Or they could use Nimish. He's got an over left. You're not going to use Meat again.
No, I don't think so. But I'm not in a favor of going for a spinner. If you even have 7 runs to defend, probably Anudeep could be your best buy.
Let's see what happens with the 5 final deliveries from Shafiq.
That was a good delivery. Should only be a single. 1 run added on. 9 of 10 the equation. Had it been 20 of 9, I think Kuwait would have fancied their chances even more. That previous over, very expensive. Very, very expensive.
25 off that over. Just ruined the game, you'd say, for Kuwait. Play the game, you take the gamble, but it didn't pay off.
I would probably gone with Bilal. He's a good...
Need to change the game plan.
Oh, there was a chance of a run out. They'll probably look for the second. No, good backup there. It was Meet Bufsar with the backup.
And you and I were both saying 200 was probably where Kuwait should have got to. Slowed down in that final 10. Getting up 185. Thought that was as low, really, as you could do against Nepal. And they're going to take it deep. But if they had that extra 15 runs right now, if it was 23 off 9, not 8, well, that'll be a different story.
But Aaron, that's what I feel is when the team knows what kind of score they're chasing, they bat accordingly. So even if it was 200, they would have batted in that aggressive style probably.
It's entirely true.
That's in the air. Is there a chance? It looks like it's going to fly away just inside the boundary line and 4 runs. There was some luck for Gulshan Jah. And now the game inching closer. We are just left away with 4 runs needed. Probably this might be the last over before the end.
Could well be the last ball coming up. Just the one boundary required. I'm going to head off and get ready for the player of the match presentations. And I'll have a chat to both captains about how they felt today's game goes. I'll be back. Well, I'll be over there in presentation, and then I'll be back in commentary for game 4 this afternoon.
Yeah, it's going to be your home team, Hong Kong, taking on Qatar. And both the sides will be looking up for their first victory. And back into this live contest, 4 needed of 8. Another good strike, and that will be the winning runs, courtesy of the bat of Gulshan. And Nepal win this contest by 6 wickets. And an over and a delivery to spare. Could say that it was a very convincing victory. After that big over, that over number 18 was where the game changed. And those runs came in nice and swift. As that will be handshakes all around from Kuwait. They fought well, they batted well in the first